We're learning Zilui Nishmas Etta Ahuva by Sakim Mesechus Avos Perek Beis Mishna Yomi. We're up to the fifth of the Talmidei Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. We said each one said three things. The last one is Rabbi Elazar ben Arach. So Rabbi Elazar was the one that we said earlier that his Torah was Mayin HaMizgaber Be'iyin, and over here he speaks about learning Torah. So the first thing he says, Have Shkoid Lomad Torah. A person should be Shkoid. Rashi says Lashon Maher V'Zarez. The Rambam in Pirush Mishnayos says that it's a lashon of hergel v'tmidus. A person should be a masmid in learning Torah, because this way, Rabbeinu Yonah learns it's connected. V'dam ashetoshav la'apikaris. You'll know how to answer an apikaris, and if you don't answer him, then people are going to learn from the apikaris, and it's going to cause out a shem shemayim mischalal. The Rabbeinu Yonah also says apikaris over here means someone who's kaifer b'Torah shebal peh, and he paskins shaloi kalacha. The Gemara in Sanhedrin Lamachesem Beis brings down this Mishnah and says, Lo yishanu el apikaris avikechavim. Aval apikaris Yisrael is kol shekein de pakar tvei, because he already worked through all this thing and he's going to know exactly what to answer. You're not going to be able to tell him something that he's going to accept. The Mishnah continues, V'da lefnei mishat ha'omal. You should know when you're learning who you're learning in front of. As the Tiferes Yisrael over here says, that means that if you know you're standing in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, you're going to remove any other thoughts except for the Limud HaTorah. And lastly, the Mishnah says, V'neman hu ba'al melachtecha she'yishal l'mecha schar pulasecha. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is trusted that he's going to pay schar. So the Rabbeinu Yonah over here asks a question that we said earlier in the beginning of the Masechta, that a person should not learn Amanas l'kabel pras. Zok Rabbeinu Yonah, Kedei l'skaber ala yetzer, to be miskaber on the yetzer hara, hameser milases mitzvah lechas b'darcha yasher, toiv lachshev ki prasi elo aleim shaliitim pischim peh liyetzer l'katre. So if this is what's going to help you learn, then you should learn. The Rabbeinu Yonah says that if you realize that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to be paying you so much schar for all your limud HaTorah, eich lo yisitrach ba, how could you not be tereach to learn Torah? Mishnah Tezvav. So now we're finished with the Shalshelas Hadairos, and the rest of the Maseches Avos is not going to necessarily go in the order of generations, but just to chazer what we did say is we started with Shimon HaTzadik, was the Kohen Gadol. He was Mishiyari Knesses Hagedayla, and after that we went through the different zugais, different generations that there was a Av Bezdin and a Nasi. After that we went to Hillel V'Shamai, and Hillel's Talmud was Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, and then we did the 5 Talmidim of Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. Now the Mishnah says Reb Tarfon, which Reb Tarfon is also speaking about Limud HaTorah. So he says, Reb Tarfon Noimer Hayoyim Katzer V'Amalacha Meruba. The day is short compared to how much Torah there is. Meaning that a person's lifetime is not very long, and the amount of Torah is tremendous. The Rabbeinu Yonah says that Moshe Rabbeinu was up on Har Sinai for 40 days and he didn't sleep, because it's a mashal to a king that told his slave that you can measure as much gold as you want from now until tomorrow, and anything you're able to measure over that period you could keep. So how could he sleep? And if he sleeps, he's going to be missing taking out jewels. So Moshe Rabbeinu said the same thing. If I sleep, Kama Margolius Medivrei Torah said, how much jewels, how many pearls of Divrei Torah I'm going to lose out. Rabbeinu Yonah fears halachas kama v'kama. So surely anu bal nitin shina leinenu lefafenu tenuma. We shouldn't sleep. We should chaparayin to learn as much as possible. But yet the Mishnah says v'apayelim atzelim. Baschar harbe, that the derech of a person, a worker, or us learning Torah is that sometimes we're going to be misatzel, and no one could be protected from that. But the question is how lazy you're going to be and how much work you're going to put in. And the Mishnah ends off, Abalabayis Toichek is referring to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He wants us to learn as much as possible. He's mitzvah us on the Melechas HaTorah. Not that you get paid by how much you work. If you work a lot, you get paid a lot. If you work a little, you get a little. Like Rabbeinu Yonah ends off, Ein lecha reshus libata afilu sha'achas. Even 1 second, a person shouldn't be mevatel from Talmud Torah.